Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's going to be a pair of wide receivers looking to make big plays on the field. It's Harvin's Seahawks going up against Evans's Buccaneers. Now we'll head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 5 matchup.
Well, the crowd is stirred to a frenzy, the lights have been turned on, and we're ready for a little primetime football here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
Well, you said it right, taking center stage. Today's professional athlete, we know it. We talk to all these players all the time. They love it when they're on stage and everybody is looking at them. Well, let me tell you this. We are looking tonight. This should be fun to watch.
The Buccaneers are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
The top team in the NFC will start today on defense. They'll be kicking it away here.
What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and welcome back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise here on Madden NFL 15. And today we are on Monday Night Football, taking on the Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks, or I don't even think they weren't even champions last year in the franchise, but they are champions in real life last year. But actually today they're taking on the Carolina Panthers in real life if this video gets up in time, which I think it should. But anyway, this is a tough matchup. Seattle is no joke. Seattle is one of the best teams at home with their defense. All around good defensive team. Really, I would say above average defensive line. Solid linebacker core. And really good secondary. So that spells disaster for me. If I can't get any open receivers, I won't have anywhere to throw. And Glennon's not really much of a runner. And not to mention on the offensive side of the ball, Russell Wilson is one of the, I wouldn't say he's the premier quarterback. He's a really talented quarterback, but I still think that he's not top. I would say he's top 10, but not top 5. But he's certainly proving that he's a really good elite quarterback in this league. You see he gets a completion off there to Brent Selleck for that first down. Now they're inside the 25-yard line down to the 21 here on a 3rd down and 5. And Russell Wilson, of course, is a very good runner, deceptively fast, and you know, this is one of my weaknesses. I had this problem against RG3. I've had this problem against Cam Newton, and now against Russell Wilson. And not to mention the fact that Marshawn Lynch is in that backfield. Marshawn Lynch is, my opinion, the best running back in the NFL. I said it. We all have opinions. You can all have yours. I think that Marshawn Lynch is the best running back in the NFL right now. And you guys can say whoever you want to say for your best running back in the NFL, but my opinion says Marshawn Lynch. But you see right there, Marshawn Lynch didn't even get a touchdown right there on that possession. And it's now 7-0 Seattle as we got to try and play from behind at Quest Field. One of the loudest places here in the NFL. It's louder than some college stadiums. Like, oh my lord, like I think it broke world records for how loud it got. Like I think that's how loud it gets in Seattle. And their fans are very hardcore, very passionate about their Seattle Seahawks, very passionate about their Seattle sports in general. Maybe not so much the Mariners. I know there's a lot of hardcore Mariners fans out there, but their fan base isn't as good as their Seahawk fan base. Their Seahawk fan base is a lot more hardcore and a lot more passionate, I should say. I know the side of both sports. I'm very passionate about baseball and football, and I am about basketball too. Seattle is also home to the former NBA team, the Seattle Supersonics, which to this day I still wish were still in the NBA because I liked the Sonics. I really did. And they had a lot of Hall of Famers on that team, like Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Even for that year, they had Kevin Durant. Like, I really thought that, you know, just think about this. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant playing in Seattle instead of OKC. Just imagine that for a second. Like, that would be awesome, actually. But that's not reality. OKC is. But hopefully one day, Seattle, you guys get a basketball team again. I would love to see it. You guys have a really good city, really passionate city for basketball. It showed in all of the years that you guys had it. And I hope you guys get one back. But we're down 7-0 here with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. They're down in 4. Russell Wilson staying in the pocket, calm, cool, and collected. Gets it off to Brent Selleck for that first down for the Seattle Seahawks in their pass midfield once again. Getting near that field goal range. So 1:25 left here on a 2nd and 4. Single back formation. 4 wide receivers on the play for the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Russell Wilson, drops back, stays cool again, and he gets it off to Doug Baldwin, and he gets it to the 26-yard line. And with just a minute to go now here on a 3rd and 9, we look like we can make them stop here and have them settle for a field goal. Russell Wilson drops back. He's going to try and take off running, and he gets just a couple of yards. Looked like he could have gotten sacked right there by Mark Barron, but we get him anyway. Michael Johnson makes a stop, and here comes Hauschka for the field goal attempt with 53 seconds left in the half. The kick is on its way, and it is good. So it's 10-0 Seattle. Like I said, this is going to be a very hard game for me to win. And this Seattle is undefeated right now. They are a playoff team from last year. They made it to the NFC Championship, and they lost to San Francisco in the NFC Championship game last year. But you see Mike Evans. Go up and get it, big fella. Go over Earl Thomas and go get that ball. Please. 3rd down and 10 with 14 seconds left. Glennon trying to find somebody open. He gets hit as he throws, and Seattle just comes up and makes another stop right there. You see Richard Sherman talking his big game, trying to prove that he's the best corner in the league. And you see Connor Barth from 51 yards out puts it through the uprights. It's now 10-3 Seattle. Beginning of the second half here, 3rd down and 5. Can we make a stop? And hopefully we can get some momentum. So Russell Wilson with 2 in the backfield, Selleck and Lynch. He drops back under some pressure, and he gets a hurried pass off, and it was broken up pretty easily. Good defense right there. And we get the ball back. Hopefully we can tie this football game up. And here we are on a draw play to Doug Martin. Bulldozes over the Seattle defense. There goes Thomas getting blown over. Get run over. Get trucked. Big fella. 2nd and 11 here for the Bucs. Shotgun formation with Rainey in the backfield this time. Here's Glennon. Quick strike over the middle to Mike Evans. And one more week without Vincent Jackson. I know you guys have been wondering where Vincent Jackson may be. Like I said in week 1, he has been hurt, and we hope to have him back next week against the Chicago Bears. So Glennon drops back again. Over to the right side. It is Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and the Seferian-Jenkins gets down to the 1. Say Austin Seferian-Jenkins 3 times fast, or even 10 times fast. My lord, that would be just hell. But off to Doug Martin, bounces it to the outside, and we now have a tied football game, ladies and gentlemen. 10-10 is the score. And now Seattle with just 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd down and 7. Russell Wilson drops back. Looking to the left side underneath. It's Sidney Rice, the former Minnesota Viking, gets the first down. Russell Wilson 10 of 14 for 121. And no touchdown passes and no turnovers either. We have had a pretty clean game so far. No turnovers by either team. Russell Wilson stepping up. Gets it underneath to Sidney Rice once again. And he gets enough for a first down again. So Seattle's just getting in these good situations where they're just finding ways to get first downs. Like, you really can't explain it. So they got another first down right here. 1:55 left here. They're going to hand off the football to Marshawn Lynch, who finds a gap in our whole defense right there and gets about a solid 7 yards. He has been doing pretty well so far. It's scary how good Marshawn Lynch is in this game. 3rd down and 7 now. Russell Wilson drops back, looking over the middle, and it's caught but not enough for the first down. As we make a solid stop, we were playing short. We got what we wanted on that possession, and we get the ball back looking for a lead. It doesn't matter how big the lead is as long as we get one, but we can't even complete a pass. As you see, that's broken up by the Seattle linebacker right there, and we're forced to punt the ball again. So Seattle in good field possession to start the 4th quarter. Here is Russell Wilson in the shotgun play action, looking for somebody open. He takes off with his legs and gets that first down. Seattle is doing really well at making plays, making something out of nothing today. And it's something I really can't control. I'll play good defense on the secondary sometimes, and it still isn't enough. Russell Wilson's just too much of a threat, and I really can't do anything about that sometimes. I may blitz the corners every now and then, but that's even a risk within itself. So Goldston trying to sneak up on the blitz. And you see they're going to hand it off to the beast mode Marshawn Lynch, and he gets a touchdown. Seattle is now up 17-10 late in the 4th quarter, or actually still early in the fourth quarter, I assume. So 3rd down and 5. Glennon drops back, looking over to the right side, and it's almost intercepted by Richard Sherman, who gets kind of taken out by his own teammate right there, Chancellor. And we're forced to punt the ball again. So this is not looking good. I didn't want to punt. I didn't want to go for it in my own territory and be down by 14. I'd rather punt the ball, be safe, be conventional, and hopefully our defense can make a stop. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen right there, as you see Russell Wilson completes another dart over the middle, and they're within field goal range once again on a 1st and 10. Very next play, Selleck and Lynch in the backfield, hand off to Beast Mode, and Beast Mode gets another first down for the Seahawks as time just keeps dwindling away. 2:31 now. 2nd down and 3. Wilson in the shotgun again. They're going to hand it off to Beast Mode. Beast Mode again, just juking and trucking over everybody. He's got 132 yards on the ground today. Hard man to stop, to take down, and you know, Seattle's just doing their thing. That's just what they do. So 3rd down and goal. We do make a goal line stand here, but we are out of timeouts. So we're hoping for a Seattle miss, even though that's pretty much not likely in this situation with under 2 to go, and it's like a 22-yard field goal, or actually a 19-yard field goal. But, you know, you never know what could happen. But he does put it through the uprights, and it's now 20-10 Seattle Seahawks. So one last tote for the Bucs with just 1 minute and 16 seconds left. Glennon throws it deep, and it's not enough. So Tampa Bay is going to come out here with a loss in Seattle. We tried to put up a good fight. We did for most of the game. 4th quarter, it really didn't pan out. We really did have a chance, but in the end, it just didn't pan out, like I said. But next week, we finally get a home game, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to take on the Chicago Bears at home, and we are looking forward to at least bouncing back from these 2 tough losses to Carolina and Seattle. We are, this is a strange thing, guys. Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Seattle are the 3 best defenses in the NFL. And I struggle against tough defenses, so it just proves itself today, guys. We just didn't have enough. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a first-time viewer of myself, hit that subscribe button down below. But until next time, my name is Sim with Vengeance, and thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.